Right, Stevie, well, firstly, what's the feeling like after the game against Newcastle at the weekend?
Yeah, disappointing. I thought we didn't start well, and then obviously conceded those few goals, and then that hurt us, and then we got back into it, and then another one. So, yeah, very disappointed not to walk away with some points because I think the second half performance was a lot better.
Your area in particular, middle of the park, the holding midfielders, what do you have to say about you guys?
Yeah, it was a little bit. The whole. It wasn't about any individuals. It was about the whole team. That we weren't up to their standard the first 20, and it really did hurt us. So there was no individuals. Because I think it was just a whole team performance. It was nothing that stood out really. That needed to be spoken about in that manner. So I think it was just a whole team performance that let us down.
Yeah, what do you put that slow start down to?
Oh, multiple factors, but I just think we just didn't match them physically at the start of the game, and it showed. So we need to work on that and be able to come out of games 100 miles an hour.
Melbourne City this week, I suppose another big challenge. What do you need to change, not just the start, to get everything right come Sunday?
I think in front of goals we need to create a little bit more and take our chances. I think that's hurt us in the first few games, not taking those chances. But yeah, they're obviously top of the table, and it's a good test for us that I'm personally looking forward to. I always enjoy playing Melbourne City. It's a good test because they're always up the top and they've got a good team and a good squad. So something I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure the boys are as well. So it's a chance for us to bounce back. And the good thing about football, there's always the next game. So this one's coming around quick, and we're looking forward to it.
Any one-on-one battles in particular you enjoy with Melbourne City, or is it just the team itself?
No, I just enjoy the stadium. It's a nice field to play on. Great stadium, and a good squad. So it's just the whole feeling of being down there is good.
How much of a boost will it be having Jan back into the mix to what you're able to do for such a big game?
Yeah, it's good to have him back. Obviously, happy that he got that one game taken off. So he'll be a good and welcome return to the team. So he'll bring something different that probably no one really has seen yet because he only played those 25 minutes. So that'll be good for us and good for the league.
Will it change much of what you do, sort of the combinations and things, how you prepare for the game?
Not necessarily. We have a structure and a system that we stick to and we play. So players that come in, it's just different sort of personnel and what they bring to the team going forward and things like that. But yeah, structure-wise, it'll be, I'm guessing, the same.
And how are just the combinations gelling for you anyway, a few games, and how long does it usually take you getting used to the setups and things when you join new teams?
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, obviously, being such a detailed structure. So it took me a little bit of time, but yeah, sort of getting the hang of things now slowly, only being 3 games in. So the quicker we do pick it up as a team, the easier and better it is going to be for us. So we need to just stick to what we're doing and trust the process and go from there.
You didn't miss too much, Phil, if you want to jump in. That's right.
Just want to talk about the partnership that you and Clayton have got going. Obviously, there's a lot of excitement around that sort of partnership. Are you guys kind of disappointed with the nature of some of the goals that you conceded against Newcastle?
Yeah, it was disappointing, obviously, to concede any goal, but yeah, I think we just got a little bit outnumbered in the middle of the park on the weekend, and we didn't adjust accordingly and early enough, so that sort of hurt us. So we need to be able and smart enough to adjust to stop conceding those goals. And yeah, we pride ourselves on our defence. To concede the amount of goals we have so far is a bit disappointing and something we need to work on, and we are going to work on and fix.
Yeah, because they didn't have Becca, Mikotadze, kind of didn't really play with a striker. Did that sort of complicate things, or did that sort of change the way you would usually sort of defend?
No, not necessarily. We knew how to deal with it, but I just don't think we adapted quick enough. And got pressure on the ball, and I think that hurt us, especially with the second goal. So I think that's something that us players need to take, and it's got nothing to do with the coaching staff or the system. It was just the players on the field that didn't do their job correctly, and it's myself included, and we need to be quick enough and smart enough to fix it on the field when things like this happen.
Yeah, because when has the team had a chance to sort of review sort of the goals that you conceded? Like, what did you sort of address there or identify?
Yeah, we'll keep that in-house as things that we need to work on, and we've pinpointed that's going to make us better defensively. So yeah, like I said, we'll keep that in-house, and it's things that we have touched on and we're going to work on.
Yeah, and because I guess you and Clayton, there's both been some good moments in terms of like setting up goals. The pass you laid on for Ben Wayne the other week, was pretty awesome. Are you excited about that combination with Clayton and sort of the potential there?
Yeah, Clayton's a good player. When he came into the league, I remember he was playing a bit higher, and now he's playing a bit deeper, which just shows that he's got football brains. But there's also players like Nico came on against Central Coast, and obviously got that corner and different play style. But they're also good players, and we're all all fighting for the same position. So I think that's exciting, and it'll bring the best out of all of us. And then you've got Alex coming back soon, hopefully, which will be another boost to the team. So there's plenty of competition in there, and it's about finding the best combination between the boys and playing that system that weekend.
Yeah, because I think it's 2 goals per game that the team's conceded so far. As a midfielder, how much kind of responsibility is it sort of on you guys?
Yeah, there's a fair bit of it because we're obviously in the middle of the park, controlling going forward and back. So a lot of it comes around the midfield and organisation. So yeah, we take pride in that. So it's something that we need to adjust and fix and be better at.
In terms of Melbourne City, one of their sort of big signings was Valen Barisha, midfielder. What are you sort of expecting from him, and what have you sort of seen from him in the first few games?
Yeah, he looks quite sharp on the ball and a smart footballer. Both feet as well, he's quite good with. So it's something that we're going to have to control, and we know the system they play. So there's things that we're going to do to shut that down and shut certain players down, and hopefully go and score and win a few games on the run now.